Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Ako po si Brother Bert Alba ng Servants on the Web. Nagbabalik for episode 6, segment 2 in our Sunday series, Living the Word with the Word Method. Segment 2 is about OPLAN, Kaligtasan, OPK for short. Last Sunday po, ang pinag-uusapan natin tungkol sa OPK ay ang direksyon ng OPK. Ang direksyon po ay dalawang bahagi. Una is the vision. The vision is the long-term goal of OPK. It's about our dreams, what we want to achieve in the future, the vision. The second part of the direction is the mission. The mission po is what we are doing today so that we can achieve our dreams, our vision, our long-term goal. So yung direction po, dalawang bahagi. The vision, which is about long-term future, and the mission, which is about what we are doing today to achieve the vision. Yan. Ano nga ba po yung long-term objective ng OPK, ng OPLAN Kaligtasan? I-review po natin. Sinabi natin po noong Sunday. The long-term objective, the vision of OPLAN Kaligtasan is to establish evangelizing communities of love for the holistic salvation of man. Holistic meaning the whole of man. Hindi lang po yung kaluluwa ng tao ang ililigtas. Ililigtas po ang kanyang katawan. Hindi lang po yung kanyang katawan, hindi lang po yung kanyang kaluluwa, hindi lang po yung kanyang katawan, pati po yung kanyang kapaligiran kung saan siya namumuhay. Kapaligiran, hindi lang po yung kalikasan. The rivers, the seas, the trees, the mountains, the forest, hindi lang po yun. Kasama din po yan yung environment, the socio-political, economic environment of man. So, kailangan ligtas din po yun. Kailan ba kayo iligtas sa ekonomiya? Sa gutom? Kailan ba kayo iligtas sa politika? All that is holistic salvation. Okay? So, yan po ang purpose, the long-term goal of OPLAN Kaligtasan. The holistic salvation of man. So, review lang po yan ng ating pinag-uusapan last Sunday. Okay? So, direction po, yung pinag-uusapan natin last Sunday consisting of the vision and the mission is one of the 4 pillars of OPLAN Kaligtasan. So, napag-usapan na natin po yan last Sunday. The second pillar of the plan is structure. Yan po yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Structure. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng structure? And the structure is the second pillar of the OPLAN Kaligtasan. Structure is defined as the arrangement and relations of the units, of the parts, of the elements of something that is big and complex. Kaligtasan. Ba? Holistic salvation. Hindi po ba that's a big and complex undertaking? So, kailangan po ng structure. Para po yung structure na yan ay magamit na sasakyan para maabot po yung ating hinahangad na holistic salvation of man. Hinahangad na evangelizing communities of love. So we need a structure. That's why structure is the second pillar of OPLAN Kaligtasan. Okay? Holistic evaluate salvation. Is it even possible? Well, with God, nothing is impossible. Man, the OPLAN Kaligtasan, are just instruments of God. Okay? Kaya last Sunday po, in the last Sunday's Gospel, ang ating on Matthew 16, verse 21 to 27, we learn there that you and I either enabler or a hindrance to the plan of God, to the salvation plan of God. You are either an enabler, or a hindrance to OPLAN kaligtasan? So, nagtanong po kami last Sunday, are you an enabler or a hindrance to OPLAN kaligtasan? Okay? Now, the smallest unit in the OPLAN structure, ang pinakamaliit po na unit, na element or na bahagi ng OPLAN kaligtasan ay ito pong tinatawag natin na pastoral cell. Na-take up na rin po natin yan. Last Sunday, ano ba yung pastoral cell? Nandito po yan sa mission. Pastoral cell is the homogeneous grouping of 5 to 7 persons. Yan ang pastoral cell. Ito po ang pastoral cell. 5 to 7 persons. Homogeneous grouping. Yan. That is the smallest unit in the OPLAN kaligtasan structure. 5 to 7 persons. Now, so in other words, kung meron kang 5 tao, you can start OPLAN kaligtasan in your area. You do not have to wait for 100 or 1,000 members before you can start off with this plan. Ang kailangan mo lang po at the beginning is 5 to 7 persons. Then you can start with the OPLAN kaligtasan. Paano po? By following the 3 simple circular steps doon sa mission na pinag-uusapan natin last Sunday. Our mission is a simple 3-step circular step. Number 1 na step, ano po ba? Review lang ito nung Sunday natin na pinag-usapan. Siguro, meron nakalimutan nyo na. Pero so, number 1 is step 1 in the 3-step mission. Organize homogeneous groupings of 5 to 7 members. Ito nga. 1 cell, 5 to 7. Organize them. Then, step 2 is to build up their love relationship. The relationship of love with God and with one another. Kaya po nga, yung sa gitna nila ay puso. Kasi we're supposed to build up their love relations with each other and with the Lord, of course. So that's step 2. And step 3 is a consequence of this love relationship. When your love matures, ang natural consequence yan po is your love will bear fruit. What I mean by fruit? Will bear another cell. Manganganak ka, di ba? So, step 3 is the cell group should beget a new cell. So, yun. And then, circular, repeat number 1. So padami ng padami yung cell using that 3-step circular process. Now, that's our overview. No? Ang detalya niyan, marami pa po na detalya yan. Kasi as we explained before, ang detalya nan ay nasa 5 volumes na libro na teaching manuals. But this is just an overview. So yan, ang 3-step simple circular process. The mission of servant communities or the mission of OPLAN kaligtasan. Okay? Organize cells, build up the relationship in love, and bear fruit. So yan. So from 1 cell, dadami po yan ng dadami. Ito nga po yung full-blown na it's a mature community which started with 1 cell and over time became how many is this? 20, 30 cells. Yun. So sa umpisa po, hindi pwede it might not be possible to have a homogeneous grouping. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng homogeneous grouping? Homogeneous in other words, kung pareho kayong lalaki, kung pareho babae, kung pareho kayong mag-asawa, yung isang cell. So, homogeneous grouping. Sa umpisa, that may not be possible. Kasi kung 5 lang kayo, may isang babae, may isang lalaki, may 2 mag-asawa, so may isang youth. So, 5, halo-halo po yan. So, but you can start with that. As soon as the cell multiplies, then you can do a regrouping para po magkakaroon ng homogeneous groupings of the cells. Bakit po kailangan ng homogeneous? Later po ipapaliwanag natin kung bakit. So, yun. Anyway, this is just an overview. Okay po? Yun. So, the homogeneous grouping, for example, yung couple cell, lahat na may mag-asawa. For example, dito. So, the 1, 2, 3, 4 cells na couple cells. Okay? So, they belong to one cluster. The couples cluster. Yung single adult male, meron din po silang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells. So, they belong to the single adult male cluster and so forth. So, yan po yung structure from the smallest doon pataas, bigger into clusters. Yan. So, that's the structure po na gagamitin as a vehicle to reach our destination na evangelizing communities of love. So, yan po yung structure. Yung pagbabalangkas ng mga bahagi upang ng isang malaki o komplikadong bagay o gawain. So yung kaligtasan po ay isang malaki at komplikadong gawain. So we need a structure para magawing sasakyan para maabot yung destination, your direction, your vision. Okay? So, yun. Ang third pillar po ay ang formation. Kanina, the first pillar is the vision, mission, the direction, the mission, vision. The second pillar is the structure. The third pillar is formation. Ano ba yung, kung sa sasakyan, yun po yung gasolina. Kung yung vision, kung ang direction ay kung ang patutunguhan mo, ang structure ay ang sasakyan na gagamitin mo, ang formation ay ang gasolina para tumakbo yung sasakyan. So hanggang dito na lang po muna kasi so ngayon dito na lang muna magtatapos yung segment 2 natin. Hanggang sa muling linggo po, ipagpatuloy po natin yung usapin tungkol sa OPLAN kaligtasan. Ang ating topic po next Sunday will be on formation, the third pillar of OPLAN kaligtasan. So repeat, the first pillar of the plan is direction, the mission and the vision. The second pillar is structure, and the third pillar is formation. Now, next Sunday, we will talk about the third pillar, which is formation. So, hanggang dito na lang po muna. So, pero may susunod po na segment, yung segment 3. Abangan po ang segment 3 susunod na. Meanwhile po, would you please click on the subscribe button below para dumami naman po yung aming mga subscribers. Okay? Susunod na ang segment 3. Abangan. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.